Hello, welcome back to Blue Harvest Vintage Toys, and on this video I'm going to give you the 15 most expensive Happy Meal toys from McDonald's. The Happy Meal, boy did I love those. There's no doubt that McDonald's knew exactly what they were doing when they decided to include toys inside their Happy Meals. Spring forward a few decades and some of those toys are worth a fortune. So after watching this video, you might want to dig through your attic, as you could be sitting on several £100 worth of Happy Meal toys. So at number 15 we have Hot Wheels cars. Estimated value about £35. Hot Wheels were introduced by American toy manufacturer Mattel in 1968 to compete with Matchbox. The brand of die-cast cars became one of the most popular toys of all time, and in 1983 McDonald's decided to jump on that bandwagon and release a set of 14 Hot Wheels cars in their Happy Meals. A few decades later, each one of the 14 toy cars is now worth around £35. At number 14 we have the Clone Wars Happy Meal box from 2008. The estimated value on these is around £45. In 2008, McDonald's released a Star Wars themed Happy Meal to ride the wave of Star Wars Clone Wars series that ran in 2008 and 2009. If you find yourself in possession of one of the cardboard boxes the meal came in, you could be looking at a sweet £45 in your back pocket, as they're now deemed a highly desirable collectible item. At number 13 we have Transforming Food from 1987 and 1989. Estimated value of £67. McDonald's produced a series of transforming toys for their Happy Meals between 87 and 89 called Changeables. The toys were able to transform into food items from the company's menu, such as burgers, chips, sodas, and ice cream. Now, some of the Changeables are estimated to be worth around £67 to £70 each. In at number 12, we have Potato Head Kids from 1987. Estimated value about £100. In 1987, McDonald's released a line of miniature Mrs. Potato Head dolls with their Happy Meals. The toys proved super popular amongst the target demographic, and now if you can get hold of a full set of Potato Head Kids, then you could expect to sell them for around £100. At number 11 we have Jerry the Minion from 2013. Estimated value £120. Jerry the Minion was released into McDonald's Happy Meals in 2013 to coincide with the release of Despicable Me 2. Given how popular the movie franchise is, it's no surprise to find out that these plastic figurines are worth a fair bit today. If you have an unopened Jerry the Minion figure in your possession, then it could be worth as much as £120. Number 10 we have Furby 2000. Estimated value £120. Throughout the 90s, children across the world were fascinated with these tiny stuffed toys. McDonald's caught on with the trend and released a range of them in their Happy Meals. Today, a clippable Furby from the Happy Meal series could sell for as much as £120 on auction sites like eBay. However, if you've got a full set, you could be looking at a lot more. At number 9 we have Snoopy. McDonald's brought out a set of Snoopy toys to include in their Happy Meals in the early 2000s to celebrate the 50th anniversary. Collectors around the world believe the toys to be extraordinarily collectible, and they are therefore willing to pay as much as £180 to get their hands on a complete set. At number 8 we have 101 Dalmatians from 1996. The estimated value is £220. In 1996, McDonald's released a series of 101 Dalmatian figurines with their Happy Meals to tie in with the release of their movie. The toys proved immensely popular, and people were lining up outside McDonald's restaurants to try and get their hands on a complete set of Dalmatians. Today, a full set is worth in the region of £220, but even one or two individual figures on their own are worth a bob or two. At number 7 we have Mario, 1994 and 1998. Estimated value £250. Being one of the most popular video game characters of all time, it's only right that McDonald's introduced a series of Mario toys in their Happy Meals. Well, in 1994 and 1998, McDonald's decided to capitalise on the Mario saga by launching 8 different Mario figures in their Happy Meals. In today's market, you'll be able to get the most bang for your buck if you've got a complete set. as sales have been known to reach as much as £250. At number 6 we have Fraggle Rock 1992. Estimated value £300. Fraggle Rock was a children's puppet television series released in 1983 that followed a group of interconnected Muppet creatures. The show proved to be relatively popular with kids, and so McDonald's released a range of Happy Meal toys to ride the Fraggle Rock hype. Nowadays these toys are so rare that they are almost impossible to find. So if you do manage to find a set of 4, you can expect to sell them for around £300. At number 5 we have Inspector Gadget 1995. Estimated value £350. Who doesn't like Inspector Gadget? McDonald's knew how popular the original cartoon series was, so they decided to release their own Inspector Gadget Happy Meal toy in 1995 to coincide with the Inspector Gadget movie. The toys are now tough to find, which is why you'd be looking at paying around £350 for one. At number 4 we have Power Rangers. Estimated value £350. A complete set of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, including all vehicles, is now worth around £350. The Power Rangers are such a massive hit and loved by millions of kids around the world that McDonald's couldn't pass up the opportunity to get in with some of that hype. The figures were included in McDonald's Happy Meals in 1994, right at the peak of the Power Rangers mania. At number 3 we have Robots by Dinah Keshi in 1979. Released in 1979, it's still unclear what these Happy Meal toys were supposed to be. However, several decades on, and now they're worth megabucks. Because of their age and obscurity, any one of these Happy Meal robots can fetch approximately £400. So have a rummage around in some of your old boxes and see if you've got one lying around. At number 2 we have Underwater Monsters, also in 1979. These Happy Meal toys were from the same series as the robots, by Dinah Keshi, and currently valued at £400 as well. Again, just like the robots, not much is known about these tiny plastic figures, except that they're meant to be some kind of underwater aliens, but no one knows for sure. So the number 1 most valuable McDonald's Happy Meal toy is TY's Teeny Beanie Boos from 2000. The toys are similar to the Beanie Baby cousins and were introduced in McDonald's Happy Meals in June 13, 2000. Over the years, they have become increasingly desirable amongst collectors. Individually, they're not worth that much, but if you happen to have a complete set of mint condition Beanie Boos, then you could be looking at selling them for a more whopping £450. So I hope you've enjoyed the list of the 15 most expensive Happy Meal toys. You'd never have thought a toy which was given out for free could now be worth several of hundreds of pounds. And we just proved that theory wrong, as that is exactly what happened to some of McDonald's Happy Meal toys over the years. So if you enjoyed that list, I hope you'll subscribe and join me next time for another list on Blue Harvest Vintage Toys. Please check out all my other videos, as I'm sure there'll be something to interest you there. And until the next time, may the toys be with you. Felix Q. Invented as a way for architect Erno Rubik to teach his students about 3D geometry, the Rubik's Cube has developed a culture all of its own with international puzzle solving competitions. The world's record for solving a Rubik's Cube belongs to Australian Felix Zemdeg, who in 2018 solved a cube in just 4.22 seconds. That record keeps changing hands, however. Felix has already held the world record 3 times before.